Welcome to Final Fantasy, the first. In what might be my worst idea, I've done this before, and I've played them all in order, but that was probably after 10. But I was thinking, I just got the Pixel Remaster. Well, not just got it, but I think it was earlier this year. And check them out. Oh, let's check if 4 or 6 classes? Has it always been 6 classes? Honestly, I have no idea. You need one healer. Thief is probably generic. Sure. You probably can, yeah, whatever. It's fine. I have no idea. But I played all of them in a row at like 10. And not like without any sort of breaks, without any sort of games in between, but just to play them all in a row. And I had probably played all of them before that. But I was thinking maybe I'll try that again. I don't think I'll play through every single one completely, like to the end. I'm pretty sure some of these first ones are going to be so basic that it's just not particularly interesting. You can have all the storytelling you want, but you do need at least a somewhat interesting game loop, and just leveling up and grinding to beat the boss isn't enough to hold my interest. And a lot of these earlier JRPGs, you know that you gotta grind. Like you get to a point, and it's like, yeah, you're just not strong enough for this boss or for this dungeon, and you need to grind. And that'll probably stop me from doing that. But I think it would be worthwhile to check out Final Fantasies, especially the PS1 ones. And I especially want to check out. I haven't finished Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think I got to like 90% through. And I was thinking maybe I'll finish that after I play maybe like the first, I don't know, whatever you take to get out of Midgar in Final Fantasy VII, the original, just to give me some context. But you can see that the graphics are fairly faithful, even though this is the Pixel remaster. The music is all redone, and the music is great. I'm supposed to fight, what's his name? He's up here, right? The first boss. This is a very different music. What? Yeah, how do I... I'm pressing space. I don't remember. How do I attack? Maybe I just don't use a mouse? I mean, it should be simple enough. Wow. It's like a fourth of my life. This is already harder than I expected. I probably can put White Mage and Black Mage in the back row, maybe? Oh. Do I have to buy? Isn't that something I have to do? These are like, you don't actually have magic points. You have like that many casts. I mean, I guess Baldur's Gate 3 did that too, right? How about order? Right, I can't use the mouse. No, there's no back row, front row thing. Okay. So I have to go back. I have to get some spells. I guess I do remember that vaguely, that you have to buy individual spells for your guys. I remember all this music. They can only equip 3 spells? Is that like a, I don't know. I know they've changed some stuff. Like they've had to change some stuff just because it's too basic otherwise. And some is just like quality of life stuff. Should be able to, yep, I have 2 casts. I only have 1. Yeah, you might have to actually grind from the beginning. Like my black mage doesn't even have spells. Okay. But you get a bit of gold, so it's not that big of a deal. You got anything for me? No. Alright. Well, yeah, you just plopped in the world. You're like, well, you gotta equip your guys. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get some nunchaku. How do I go back? Backspace is back? Weird. This is clearly designed to use a controller, and I don't use a controller for anything. Which is probably a bad idea. There's a lot of games it's a really bad idea to not use a controller. Like anything that has driving, like any GTA game, any open world game that has driving, it is extremely a bad idea to not use a controller. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to do this controller, this control scheme is weird. Like I just want to back up. Like you have me press enter for confirm and backspace for back. Then I have to press 3 to scroll over. Alright, let's dump all the money. And maybe I won't have to grind before I kill, God, what's his name? Weight? Does it like reduce your speed if it's too heavy? Probably. Alright. I mean, that's all I can get, so hopefully I'm at least strong enough to get to the next dungeon. I suppose I can, what? Oh. I didn't even talk to the king. I just knew, no, I knew. You had, there's 4 crystals and you're carrying them, so you must be the heroes. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, Garland, yeah. There was a game, it wasn't developed by Square Enix, about, what is it called? Strangers of something. It was kind of like a silly, I don't know if you'd even call it a Souls-like, Devil May Cry-like. I don't know how to describe it other than it was an action game, basically, with some RPG elements. And it's about the backstory to this, which it doesn't matter. It's kind of a stupid story. A lot of the Final Fantasies have really stupid stories, okay? I'm just telling you. I played 16, and I thought that had just about the worst story of any Final Fantasies. Am I wrong about that? I mean, maybe there are just more basic ones that are just inherently more stupid. Crazy horse. I gotta kill a horse? That sucks. But yeah, there's some just, I don't want to exclusively say JRPGs, but a lot of JRPG villains that are just like, I want to kill everyone because, and then they don't expand on that. There's no ideology beyond that. Some of them will be like, oh, well, Unity, I guess? Dead Space Unity or something? Wow, this is some bombastic ass music. But yeah, all of it's redone really well, as far as I can tell. I don't think I'd ever want to pay to go to like a Final Fantasy concert. I mean, I'm sure there's videos, plenty of videos. But I'd probably enjoy that. Though sometimes I feel some of the modernized versions of music, Final Fantasy music, are too overproduced. Like adding drums and guitar to One Wing Angel just cause you can. I understand making it like a orchestra quality for those concerts, but sometimes it's like, all right, whatever, fuck it. It's not like it destroys the old version, right? Unless you're like Konami and you just lose all your music somehow. You just lose all your data because you just don't give a fuck because you're making pachinko machines. I mean, they're approving stuff. I don't think Konami has a dev team, in-house dev team anymore, right? Yeah, I can't heal. Luckily, Garland had no HP. So yeah, I might have had to grind a little bit just for the beginning. But that was old RPGs. Old RPGs were about making you grind for like 2 hours and then get like 2-minute chunk of story, honestly. Yeah, you saved the princess. Am I gonna get some loot? Because that's what you do with gamers now. You're like, well, yeah, there's some story here, but you'll get loot, okay? There's loot at the end of this quest. Yeah, I know, we have to go on a quest. A final fantasy of sorts. I can't res, so I guess I go to an inn. What? What now? What's the loot for? And I remember Final Fantasy 4? You get a loot? Edward the Spoony Bard uses the loot for something? I need to go to the inn. So the king told me, you're a bunch of heroes. The king didn't even give me money. I mean, this is very familiar. Like, they use this all the way through Super NES, like, the graphical style of the soldiers. It's pretty impressive. I don't want to talk too much about Final Fantasy 16, especially. Like, what a down, negative game. Like, every single other Final Fantasy has a sort of sense of adventure and, like, slight amount of whimsy to it. But if Final Fantasy 16 is, like, your first experience with Final Fantasy, you'd think it was always, like, a super serious edgelord game. And this is just a nice little romp with your friends trying to save the world to nice music. Okay, I hope that did not heal me. So how do I get healed? Do I have to buy a Phoenix down or something? Maybe. No. No way. Okay, maybe I do have to buy a It was definitely was not called the Phoenix Down. It was probably called the Life back then. I wonder when the first one called it Phoenix Down. 500? Seriously? Alright. Like, if I don't have to grind for levels, I have to at least grind for gold now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll just go to the next place and see. Hopefully, if I go there and I can at least buy new spells. But yeah, I can feel that there's going to be a lot of grinding. And it's, oh, I remember this sequence. And the classic theme song. Am I supposed to hit something? Oh, okay. Here we go. And so their quest began. As the four warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They were all level 1, and the king was like, yeah, you gotta save the world, guys. I mean, you got crystals, so who else is gonna do it? They did not even know the true significance of the 4 crystals they had in their hands. The crystals had once, long ago, held the light that shone so brilliantly. The time had come. The time for their journey had come. The time had come for their journey. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. I don't remember if they changed it at all, but I know they've changed stuff before. I remember playing, I remember Member Berries. I remember playing Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lions, and they changed a shit ton of text and dialogue in that, and it pissed me off. I can understand changing some, but there was a lot. Oh, this is a pretty good generic battle theme, battle music. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am going the wrong way. I think I see it on the map there. In my opinion, I think 9's basic combat is probably the best. But if you go boss battle, I don't know. Shit, man. There's no way I have to buy a new Phoenix Down, right? I don't think I even supposed to be going this way. Should I try running? Man. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Do you think the store, the White Mage store, has raise? I don't think it does. So literally, if that's true, if I can't find another way to revive my guy, I would have to get 500 gold? Gil? I don't think it was called Gil either. I think 7 was like the first one that had Gil. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it was a middle one. Okay, White Mage, or White Spells. Please? Nope. Shit, man. That sucks. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I went to the inn, right? And it did not revive my guy. I'll go one more time because it's only 30 gold, so it's fine. It acts like they're still alive and sleeping though, because they don't want to animate or just remove them. Yeah, shit. So I have to get 400, over 400 gil just to res my guy, and he won't be strong enough to be over on that other section either. So it's like, so yeah, you're clearly gonna see what early Final Fantasies are about, and it's about grinding a relatively robust, if you want to call it that. Like, it was more complicated than the typical turn-based RPGs at the time, but it's obviously not anything really in the modern sense. I'm sure you can find extremely absurdly complicated turn-based RPGs nowadays. Not Big Bang Square Enix. I think the last turn-based one was 10, right? Which might actually have the best combat of any Final Fantasy. Just because it was turn-based and it was basically, you can tune that. You can't really tune action-y, the real-time stuff. Oh yeah, and they don't have the active turn-based thing here. But I'm pretty sure like 2 or 3 has it. I'm not sure if it had it originally even. I think they just added it on. I don't even remember new classes. I thought you just get the 4 default classes. But yeah, there's a lot of modded Final Fantasy. It's probably one of the most modded RPGs ever. And if you really, really wanted to, what you consider fix the RPG, you can get mods for it. Oh yeah, like, I don't want to show 10 minutes. I can obviously edit it, and that's a headache for me because I don't like editing it, but like, this is the experience. I want to show you this is what your experience in Final Fantasy now is going to be like. You're going to have to go through maybe 5+ minutes of grinding nearly at the beginning of the game because you need to get a Phoenix down from the shop for 500 gil. And that's fine. That's fine if you enjoy that. That's fine if you expect that, and that's what you do. Like, I'll have to grind no matter what, right? I'm going to be doing this one way or another if I'm going to go through the game. But you shouldn't have to, obviously. And even if I'm going to get that much gold, get the levels for my 3 characters, the one guy is going to be under-leveled, so I have to still do it for him. Well, on the bright side, do they have, like, the speed-up thing? Like, oh, whoa, okay. Well, you can literally just turn off encounters if you get sick of it. Like, if you want to travel, that's kind of cool. But there's, like, double and quadruple speed on some of these, right? I remember playing, I think it's 10 and 12 remake. They have stuff like that. You probably can just max out. Isn't that a thing in 12? Like, there's an option to just max out your stats, basically. You can have max gold or max XP. Which is, I guess, fine. I mean, it's an option. It's not like it's mandatory. Yeah, I think I was supposed to kill, like, a few goblins and get everyone to level 3 or 4, even when before going to Garland. So, yeah, 4. I still need 200. 200! I suppose I can sell some of my crap. But yeah, Final Fantasy experience. Kill Garland, have to grind for 10 minutes. I was hoping. Oh, let's config. Maybe there's just max skill or something. Continue auto bell, no. Default speed, okay. Oh, you can switch characters. X pause menu. No, I guess they don't have a cheat menu for this one. I was just gonna get Gil, so I can res the guy and at least get to the next point. But instead, I think what I'll do, because I'll probably just stop right now, having played for about 30 minutes, being forced to grind for Gil, I'll probably attach this to the next one. Like, I'll do this maybe the first 30 minutes for, I don't know, 1, 2, and 3. Because I know I'll like 4, and at least, I don't know how long I'll play 4, but it'll probably be for a while. How long does it take to become Paladin in 4? Probably like 5 hours? I might actually do that. Just get up to the point where Cecil becomes a Paladin in 4. 5, I don't remember that much. 6 requires, like, 6, some people believe 6 is the best Final Fantasy, legitimately. And I don't, I can't fault them for that. I might say Tactics is, but it's not a mainline series, part of the series, so I don't want to say it would be Tactics. Combat-wise, I do think it's 10, and story-wise, it might be 12? I don't know about that, though. But, yeah. It's still, you're gonna still watch 5 minutes of grinding to get a Phoenix down, and then I have to grind more, so I'll probably just go into the next one. Alright. Thanks for watching, but I'll be right back in a second from your point of view. Alright, welcome to Final Fantasy II Electric Boogaloo. Okay, this one, you don't get to choose any classes, but you get to choose your names. Not that it particularly matters for this. It's not like there's voice acting or anything. Yeah. But yeah, I want to use all these. Oh, tab for done. Yes, do it. Same story. You got 4 heroes. You got crystals. I don't think so, actually. This is the Cloud of Darkness, right? Is that the... What, this guy is the villain? Like, is a woman. Honestly, I don't... Emperor? Oh, is this a... I vaguely remember this. This makes more sense in terms of, like, a world-building standpoint, other than just, like, bam, your heroes. Most of the time in JRPGs especially, it's like, oh, you're a random group of guys. Like, for some reason, just randomly, you're the guys that are gonna save the world. Forward use from Finn. Yeah, I mean, this is almost what's happening, so. But there's something happening beforehand, and it's not like all of a sudden save the world. I think I'm supposed to lose. I think I'm supposed to lose. You can already tell there's back row, front row. This game's not fair, man. This game's bullshit. If he's one of the main characters, yeah, you'll probably live. If the Empire is allowed to complete Dreadnought, is that like an airship? You need to create Enterprise to fight Dreadnought? I mean, you named him as a main character. I don't think he's dead. That would make no sense. This is pretty iconic music. It's been redone for the Final Fantasy II Pixel remaster. Please let me join the Rebel Army. It changes nothing. I mean, you take conscripts, man. Everyone takes conscripts. Password, Wild Rose. Okay. I don't remember this. So it's just the... Like, I guess you said it was a password, but... It's just a call sign. Okay. Is there auto run? I gotta change auto run. So I can't join the Rebel Army, but I got a password. Excuse me. Now what do I do with this password? I don't know. This seems very directionless, especially for Final Fantasy. But I guess I'll equip. I got 2 broadswords. Oh, maybe I have to find the other guy. Right, it's there was a guy that my 4th guy. Where is he? I probably should have been reading, right? I thought I figured it out. Get spoiled by having cutscenes where they speak. What is this? I don't remember shit. Swipe magic? Or just magic in general, yeah. I guess. You probably have everyone use spells. I don't think there's jobs in this one. Maybe I just leave. Something happen when I leave? Where was the castle? I mean, already I can tell that things are a bit easier from the beginning, so I probably have to do less grinding. But I just want like especially on the early ones. Like I don't think anyone before 4 will catch my attention too much. So I just want to like experience one dungeon. Hopefully not with like 20 minutes of grinding before I even get to the dungeon. This is very odd. Evasion percentages, I don't remember that. They probably augmented a lot of this stuff. Like already, I think they tried to put in a few wrinkles. Yeah, what was this building? No. That's not where I wanted to go. Was this even the place with the castle? Or I just like plopped into a random place already? So I have to equip, oh, you can dual wield? What the hell? Interesting. Gordon? He feels like he's a named person. Ask. Hilda. Oh, okay. Maybe I talked to someone, mentioned Wild Rose. I mean, he was a named NPC. Maybe you and Paul? So it just, like, gives you a different dialogue option for some people. Something's been bothering Blacksmith. This guy? Tobal? Oh, that's it? Okay. Yeah, that's it. Maybe that's something for later. I don't know. But yeah, you don't just go straight to a boss. Go straight to Garland like the first one. Yeah, I was in a castle and now I'm not. I do love the music. Of all the things Final Fantasy has invested in, the music is definitely going to last. Like a huge library of music throughout all the years. They've reused this battle theme a lot, haven't they? This is a pretty common one. Is this from the first one too? Maybe it's a remix from the first one. Sounds pretty epic. Finn is just across the lake. Oh, am I supposed to go back to Finn? Is that the idea? I'm supposed to fight the Empire, the evil Empire. Generically evil Empire, you just have to have one Empire. I don't want to complain constantly about 16, but this is the last Final Fantasy I finished. And they had like 4 nations, and everyone spoke generic British or whatever, like from the same voice acting company that Square Enix contracted from. Every single, like, regardless of what country they were from, regardless of what climates they had, what they looked like, the culture you would assume they had in the game, they all spoke the exact same, and that pissed me off. Like, how difficult it would be. They even had, like, one with French names, one with Germanic names, one that was supposed to be, like, Middle Eastern, and they all spoke exactly the same way. And that irritated me. That's one way to easily destroy your world. So you said across the lake? Or somewhere? Hopefully! Oh, I still have those tombs. Those spell tombs. Hopefully I can just equip them. I'll be poisoned forever. Yeah, there's a 10 after the HP. Does that mean that's like they probably have generic mana, right? Generic MP. Use? Yes. So she's probably the weakest, so almost certainly going to be the spellcaster. This guy is like the melee, probably monkish guy. Sure. Probably could go back and get a second cure. 1 MP for a cure. Alright. Set across the lake. It feels like I'm going the wrong way. I'm probably gonna hit a brick wall right in a second. I don't think I'm supposed to be fighting these guys. Well, obviously not. Alright, so what's gonna happen? Okay. So, I guess that's pretty generous autosave. Oh, shit. Oh, didn't the... There's like a known counter button. I suppose I'll have to get out of combat to see if there's a known counter button. Or cheats or something. I know it's easy to mod it, and counters off and counters on. Okay. So I need to get across the lake? To get... Oh, it's just north. So I had to go around? Yeah, those werewolves wrecked me, though. And aren't I supposed to get the fourth guy? Oh, they undid all my tome shit. God damn it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the controls for keyboard are just not great. So yeah, just go up north, and I just want to see at least one dungeon, one boss, just get a feel the combat system, see what wrinkles that they added. Yeah, she's gonna be poisoned forever, who cares? Yeah, I think I just went the wrong way and hit those werewolves. But yeah, old RPGs, man, you just go the wrong way. Go 5 pixels this way and you fight something like 10 levels above you. Did she get cured for poison? This is auto cures after combat, maybe? Oh, it was an airship. That was an interesting touch. Maybe that's environmental storytelling that like someone left with your fourth guy left. So just don't get close to the. But there's monsters still inside the store, the city. Like, what are these soldiers doing then? But yeah, the combat so far has been significantly more generous. I think they kept the first one just close to original difficulty, but you gotta grind for like 20 minutes just in the beginning. Are there gonna be actually things in these shops? It's almost a shame that the combat takes so... Yeah, there's nothing. Am I supposed to search something here? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should get next to a soldier just to see what happens. See if I can get to the inn, maybe. Maybe fight the soldiers and get to the inn. Is that skill ups for using... Is that what that is? Like you're getting experience using that spell? Huh. I don't remember that. You rebel scum. Can I even fight them? Oh, I don't think I can. I don't think I'm supposed to fight them. Well, obviously not. I might as well just die, because I don't have anything to revive. But at least you get to hear the battle theme. Okay, the autosave is pretty generous, but I just can't touch those guys. Yeah, I'm not expecting to play this very long, but I want to give it a little bit of a fair shake. I don't want to just be like, okay, well, there's an idea of some skill up on spells while you use them. You gotta buy tome still. Oh, okay. It feels like I should have gone somewhere and found my fourth guy. Or am I supposed to be... Like, you can get into town. Oh, there's an open... maybe just one of these buildings. I'll search. I'm also grinding. I wish there was like a speed up option for this game. See it for the combat. Actually look at config and see what battle speed options there are. I'm actually gonna reduce the master volume a bit. It's like halfway and it doesn't feel like it's that much quieter. I don't really need the sound effects to be that. Standard? Oh. Well, just like a stupid bar filter. That's not anything different. It's literally just a couple of bars over... no. Font style. Oh my god, you can put the original at least, but yeah, it's 8-bit crush sound, so yeah, you'd probably give you a headache eventually. Boost? Was this on the first one? What does boost do? Counters on... Oh, okay, so there are some cheats. I mean, I'm not going to be playing this for very long, so... Compensatory HP. Increase your max HP after a fixed number of wins in battle. Oh, is this like one of the ones where you don't get traditional up levels? No, I'm pretty sure you do. Or maybe you don't. No. Oh, is this like a chance of statting up after every battle? Well, I'm cheating now, by the way, so... I'm just trying to get to something that resembles a good stopping point. So yeah, I do remember that in one of the early Final Fantasies, it's like, you don't have XP, and it's just like random that you get stat ups, but over time it's basically the same thing as getting a level. So I'm not sure it's actually useful to do it. Maybe it's just slightly more interesting to get like one little stat up every once in a while. I did boost myself, so these are probably too trivial and I might as well just turn off encounters. What is the button? It was F3. Alright, so let's go to these. Like, it's good that they have at least the encounters off thing, because sometimes you'll be like searching in an area and it's trivial for you, but you'll get into combat over and over and over. It's just a pain in the ass. Most modern RPGs that have like a combat system like this, you can see them outside and you can do ways to avoid them. There's that house over on the side, but I can't get to it. Can I get behind it, maybe? And I can't get to this one without going through this guy either. Can I get through the wells? Maybe I missed something in one of the other towns. It just feels like I've missed something entirely. Can't get behind that way. Like I can go, oh, maybe I do this. Alright. Maybe I don't do this. But they're friendly-ish? I don't think they are. I just don't talk to them and it's okay, I guess. Oh. Interesting. Is this like an optional thing or where I'm supposed to go? Or maybe this is my guy. My fourth guy? Soldier. Scott happens to be a prince, of course. Prince Scott. Has there ever been a Prince Scott? It doesn't sound like a very princely name, I gotta be honest. Prince Joe. I mean, I suppose Joseph. But, you know, it's like William the Conqueror going as Billy or something. Who's Gordon? Count Morgan betrayed us. Oh. Oh, he's dang. Take my ring. It will give you plus 10 HP as an accessory. I die now. Okay, bye. Is it something I can equip? No. What does it do, though? Gatria knows how to use it? Isn't that the town I was in before? Let's go. Counters are off still, so I can do this pretty quick. Yeah, that's probably the town to the south. Gatria, right? Yeah. Is the... Talk to some people, show my ring. Not you. Not you. Pub. Oh, I guess they mentioned where you should go in Flynn, whatever it was called. Yeah, that's how games used to do it. It's just someone would mention it in a town somewhere, and that would be the objective, and you'd never have a waypoint, and if you didn't talk to that particular person, you would never know. Yeah, I know about Finn. But I mean, you got the 4 buildings, and that's it. Am I supposed to talk to someone here? No. Not in this one. I went in there. Nope. Okay. But I mean, I've shown a little bit of the combat. The story is what, Evil Empire. Like the first one was evil power threatens the world and Heroes of Light. The end. Like, that's the story, basically. The stories are gonna be very, very basic. Like, I'll see what 3 is like, but I remember... Like, was 3 even released in America? 3 and 5 weren't? But yeah, where's this guy? There's someone over here that's supposed to tell me what to do in this city. The old guy should know, right? Old guy should know something. Yeah, he just mentions the pub I was at. Alright, I'll spend a couple seconds longer, but just finding one particular guy, and it's not like this is a very large place, so I just have to find one guy. Maybe he's not even in this town, like that would piss me off, but it's possible. But yeah, I think I'll just go check Final Fantasy 3. Honestly, this wasn't a particularly interesting little visit through Final Fantasy 2. It's just like, what the hell am I supposed to do? What the hell am I supposed to do? I literally went into every building like 3 times. Maybe it's just like this sort. No, can't even go outside there. Go, oh, fucking A. You need to spawn the character like just 1 or 2 so that you don't go right out immediately. But yeah, it's like there's room over here to walk around, but there's no one around here. Huh. Alright. I'll just be wandering it forever, so I'll just move on to 3. Welcome to Final Fantasy 3. Hopefully the first time's a charm. I'm still random characters. Oops. Random characters. I don't care about the names. Hubert. That's a pretty terrible name. Alright. So, I have a new microphone, and when I started... Yeah, I'm done. Okay, yes. And when I recorded with the microphone, I discovered that my mechanical keyboard is just way too loud. Yeah, like, I guess you just don't notice it unless you're listening to it. And I got a new keyboard. It's a silent red switch mechanical keyboard, and it feels really different. So I don't know how much I'll like using this keyboard, but yeah, if I'm gonna record, I gotta use something quieter. So, you some Warriors of Light again? I tried playing basically like the first 30-45 minutes of 1 and 2, and I'll probably just add all those 3 together because I can't see myself going through any of them any further. I think back this far, the gameplay, these are all NES games so far. 4 is the first Super NES game. And back this far, I think the games are just too basic for me now. You just get plopped in. You're just 4 generic heroes, and you're like Power Rangers. I'm not controlling it yet. And it just puts me in... Okay. That's auto. I don't want to do auto, but... For some reason, these ones don't let you do just hit mouse as confirm. Yeah, enter. I don't want to take my hand off the mouse, though. Encounters off.
Default speed, walk, 1. Okay, that's probably the most important default speed run. Why would you want to walk default? There might be some things that you have to walk slow. Yeah, I can use the mouse there. Some things you can use the mouse, and some things you have to move the cursor. Like, let's see how attack works with the mouse. Yeah, this is cursor off of it. Okay. But then you have to click. It's like this is mobile controls. This is not really designed for keyboard mouse. Maybe there's an option for it, but I don't want to go through options, modifying it, changing keyboard, key bindings, and then... This is a very odd rendition of this battle theme. I don't know if I like that one. But this was one that I don't think it released in North America. This is probably the first thing, one of the PS1 collections, I believe it was the first time it was released. Yeah, I can just hit double enter and attack, since I can't do anything else. I don't think changing combat speed will do anything, but I probably should check. But yeah, you literally can only attack. I guess even on the later ones, I do remember playing Final Fantasy VII original, and maybe the first 30 minutes, you're just holding down circle and auto-attacking. Like, it just doesn't matter in the beginning. Alright, let's see what magic I got. None. Can't use. Can't use. Can I equip something? Oh right, I'm Onion Knight. So I don't have a job, really. Or Onion Knights. And tons of random battles. Yeah, I guess you don't really need to use the mouse. And FF2, I believe, had like stat increases after battle randomly. Now we're back to levels. It's interesting how they switch back and forth. You have traditional levels sometimes. On 10 they tried just the sphere grid, and I don't think anyone liked the sphere grid. It's because you get one sphere level, you're like, well, do I want to go into the menu, or do I want to do like 10 at a time? And they kind of had a license thing that was kind of like the sphere grid for 12. Oh, get to a crystal already. We got a boss? Oh, it's a Scarmilligon. I forget his name from 4. Probably like the proto version of it. I mean, this is 3, so I'm sure they used a lot of ideas and just copy-pasted over. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is NES though, so they had to redo it, but you see basically the same enemies, even from the first game, over and over, which is fine. They redesign them. Sometimes the goblins are good guys. Like the goblins in 11 and 14 in MMOs are generally good. Good-ish. Traditional boss getting disintegrated. Maybe this is SNES. I'd have to look it up. But being 3, I'm pretty sure 4 was the first Final Fantasy released on SNES in North America. So can I choose jobs now? I think so. Isn't that what happens in a future one? As the job system? This is probably the proto-job system where you can switch and stuff. Which is why you start as a Onion Knight. Still some of the greatest video game music ever made. Oh yeah, okay. So, five new jobs? I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay. I have to go... I can't just switch like that. Okay, I can... Oh, whatever. You always need a white mage or a healer. Optimal. Have absolutely nothing. Okay. What do I want Hubert to be? Oh, you need a caster. You can dual wield knives as a black mage. Right. And... Sure, let's try monk. I think in most of the early games, red mages are just too generalist to be particularly good. Yeah. That's alright. This gets us in pretty quickly. That was the problem with the first two, is it's like you're wandering around and then you get talked to. Do I need spells? Is this another one that I have to buy spells? Yeah. Get spells first. Since without spells, I'm like, what? You seriously just... that's it? Alright. You become a white mage and all you can do is cure poisons. I mean, that's not horrible. You expect... Yeah, it's back to like the Baldur's Gate 3 style level, spell cast. Oh, I can't even cast anything. I don't have a high enough level. Alright. I probably should just spend all my money on gear. 1,000 gold, that's actually quite a bit. Well, I guess you just got new jobs, so it makes sense. Let's equip everything. Alright. Oh, thank you. I'm done. No, I don't need you. Shed in a deeper intake. Oh. Yeah. Well, I need cure. Interesting. You got battles inside the town. That's an interesting idea, especially for like training. Like you want to grind, right? In the beginning, maybe? And you have a section inside the town, and you can easily go into the inn. This might have been SNES. Yeah, this feels like it's exact same mechanic in 4, right? So maybe it is. This was probably the first SNES Final Fantasy in Japan. Well, that's a bunch of free equipment at least. I got my cure. Pretty brutal to put it back here. I mean, that's something you need from the beginning. Oh, right, there should be like a back row, front row stuff. Just put my mages in the back row. I'll just check them out. It's interesting to see the little evolutions of Final Fantasy, especially in the early ones, because the mechanic. Oh, you're picking flowers. Excuse me. In the early ones, it's pretty iterative in that it like adds on to each other. You have the job system in this one. What am I supposed to do? Potion? Are you making me waste a potion? Ah, okay. Free heal, I guess. That's fine. Oh, that's not even a tent. That's not even an inn. I'll talk to you, bro. Guess not. Yeah, dance for me. Yeah, this is definitely SNES. I can play the piano too? Yeah, sure. What is he trying to play? I recognize it. I don't remember what it's called. Okay. I don't talk to her to go sleep. I mean, you can look at me and I'm coded to what my job is. Alright. Go to the well. Loot some treasure chests. If you just saw a treasure chest out in the wild, would you try to open it? I don't know. Oh, here I am. Here's where I'm supposed to go. Elder Chopapa. Oh, he's like her adopted father, huh? I mean, he just basically just told us to leave. I don't think that really helps. Just go, wander off, and defeat the darkness. That's your objective. Alright. You're the 4 guys. Oh, okay, you have res here. So it means that inns don't res you. And dual wield knives or swords too. Alright, let's go somewhere. Let's at least get to whatever is the next dungeon-ish. Oh, there's another town. Probably just like 1, 2 huts. Is this? Huh. There's like a story thing? I don't know. There's someone that's telling you to go into the mines, and I probably should talk to them first. Also, this shit is probably too hard for me. Already, someone died. And I also don't have a black spell for my black mail, so... I hope I don't have to grind, because I basically stopped Final Fantasy 1 because I had to grind for a Phoenix down. Just flee? Yeah, I'll probably just flee. Alright, let's see if I can get a resurrection. Some interesting town music. Oh, it's like a ghost, like literally a ghost town. A djinn cursed your town and made you into 2D outlines? But he's in the cavern, so... Mithril ring, alright. Oh, there's Sid? Desert to the west. Is this the first, like, legitimate edition of Sid in a Final Fantasy? Because I know he isn't in some of the earlier ones. Can I res here? Full of ghosts. Gee gosh. Oh boy. Well, I mean, at least I know I can res for free over at the beginning again, so that's good. But having your black mage not able to cast spells is a huge problem. Maybe these ghosts in the other town actually can sell you stuff? But maybe you just don't get spells yet. You had to actually go to a place to get Cure, which is kind of silly. And I wonder if I actually have to do this. Maybe that's the side thing. Oh, because I'm in town, I can't properly save. Can't buy anything? Huh. Alright, let's try saving the town. Or die again and have to go back to the first town. 32 HP! It's like I was supposed to level up like 2 or 3 times before going in here. Or maybe I'm not supposed to go in here yet. I can't tell. But I don't think I can actually kill the skeletons right now. Because I don't have a spell. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. It's just my mage is not having spells. I guess I can cure. For warrior, that's still pretty bad. Yeah, I think I was supposed to actually level up maybe 2 or 3 times. Like, just a few levels. I don't think it would have taken too much time, but still. You get into literally the first dungeon after you get Dobbs. Yeah, they give a crazy amount of XP, don't they? Persistence. Oh, and my white mage is dead anyway, so my black mage will probably sit at like 1 HP forever until I get him healed. Yeah. Status afflictions, man. They used to be pretty serious. You don't have your proper items? You have to like literally go into town and stock up on softs and shit. Prepare for your dungeon crawl. Oh, still poison, man. Lost 5 freaking HP. So I don't have spells. There's job levels? So I don't have spells for Hubert, my black mage, so I probably should just make him a warrior or something. Get a bunch of swords for him, too. Alright. I guess I can do that. Make it slightly easier for farming. I don't have to deal with black mage damage with his weapon. Dual wield swords? Got plenty of money, luckily. I wonder if they added that for like the remaster, or the actual original game was like, here's a bunch of money just in case. But yeah, I'll still have to probably level a couple times. You got character level. Yeah, back attack instantly. I forgot about the combat speed, I should check that too. So let's get at least through this first dungeon. I don't want to just get irritated and quit. Config, continue on, no, default, speed is run, re-equip optimal. Classic is just little bars over it, doesn't actually change anything. No, I can boost. Nah, I don't think it's necessary to boost. So, there's a path this way? Maybe I don't actually have to do that yet. Let's see how hard these killer bees are. Well, they didn't one-shot me, so maybe I can go this way. Yeah, that mine place could just be an optional thing. Didn't even give me XP enough to level, so this might be where I was supposed to go first. Oh. Mithril Wing. Still Jin again. Kazus. With the curse. So yeah, I guess we have to go back and clear that mine. Maybe I can get some loot before I go back. Here's the king. Guild Cavern north of this. Oh, it's a different place. So maybe that mine wasn't even a place I had to go. Yeah, the mine was probably a different thing. So I was just exploring a little bit too early. Guild Cavern to the north, okay. But it's sealed. Can I go over here and get loot? That's weird. Weird how to do that. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, well, if I change back to Black Mage, at least I have a spell. Alright, let's go to the cavern. I feel like I can handle it. Maybe. I like the generic town music, it's so weird. The old cavern to the north. That one, right? Did I get told how to cross the lake? Do a lot of reading. Yeah, the Mithril Ring is because of the sealed cavern to the north. I don't think any of these people know anything. You go back to the king, like, I forgot, what did you want me to do? Yeah, north of this castle, the Mithril Ring, you're powerless. Era, people of Kazos once presented Sarah with the Mithril Ring. So she has the Mithril Ring. We can check out the sealed cavern, yes. Secret door, the skeleton is the key. Cure. Okay, you can hurt them with cure. You can hurt undead with cure, yeah. But this cavern is outside, right? It isn't like in this zone. No, I don't think so. You better give me some loot for exploring. Yep, thank you. Oh, combat, what the hell? I was supposed to cast Cure. But they aren't too tough. Still Like, everything hits pretty hard, considering. Yeah, I feel these early ones just incentivize grinding just a little bit too much, especially in the beginning. Just grind a little bit, and then everything becomes significantly... Monster in the fucking... Oh, come on, man. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I wanted to see if I can do the all thing. The all cast. Probably gonna be a mini boss, right? Yeah, 20 at least. That wasn't so bad. White Slayer? Sounds like a sword, right? No. Nope. Nope. Can't use it. A sword infused with holy power. Is it for a different job? You give me a weapon for a different job already? Maybe. That could be for Red Mage, maybe. Red Mage gets special swords. Anyway, let's figure out this cavern. The cavern situation. Oh boy. I mean, I can turn off encounters, but I have to grunt. So it's like, what do I do? How do you turn off encounters? F1 is run, encounters off, F3. Okay. Encounters on. I'll keep it on for now. So I have to go up. Yeah, he just says the same thing. Good ghosts. Oh. Well, that was convenient. I wish I knew that a little bit earlier. So, the weapons aren't turned into ghosts. Just let me take some weapons, man. Like, seriously, if I solve this and you turn back into humans, I don't think you'll be too angry about it. Yeah, I don't think I have to go in that cave yet, though. It's probably solve the cavern thing, go down, solve the cave thing, and then get out of this little area. This has to be right. Alright, I'm gonna go all the way up. Encounters off just so I can travel quickly. They definitely don't mean this one, right? Altar Cave? Oh, there was a secret place in the back here? Yeah. Shit, man. There's a ton of gil. Maybe it was this one. Well, why the hell is there so much stuff in here? Huh. Oh, I guess I just didn't search it very well. Alright. Yeah, it wasn't this one. So my favorite thing in the world is finding one thing that I have to do. Okay, can't encounter that. I have to get to that cavern somehow. And the skeleton? Something about a skeleton. Yeah, Mithril Ring has its only place. But the woman that was abducted has a Mithril Ring? It doesn't tell me how to get to the cavern. Phoenix down. Or just sleep in random bed. Alright. So unfortunately that didn't help me. They probably just have to talk to one person and be like, oh yeah, you can borrow my boat, and then that's it. I just say the same thing. I didn't even want to write different things that each of them say. The White Slayer is in the west, is the Holy Sword, and the Red Mage. Oh, okay. So it's like a super sword for your undead enemies. Yeah. Like, I just need to know how to get to the fucking sealed cavern. Yeah, I know where it is, but how do you get to it? Do I go down? Some guy tried to mention, like, underground this castle? Nah, it's more Gil. Wellspring. Doesn't even heal me. Why bother? What is the point of that? And I've already been up this way. Yeah, that's it. I don't want this one to just end with me being bored and getting stuck. Like, it's probably super simple to just find someone or something that activates it. And that's the frustrating thing. It's just, what am I supposed to do? Get to one place, talk to one person, and I'll be able to cross over? Yeah, the Mithril Ring is not the issue right now. Getting to the cavern is the issue. I still have encounters turned off. And that is the cavern. So what do? I'm gonna go in the mine with no encounters and see what it does. But I'll probably hit a boss and die. So here's me saving. Can't even manipulate it yet. I think there's something else that I have to activate first, so this is not even relevant yet. Okay. Yeah, the cavern. With an airship. Oh, is that what I need to do? But it's in the desert. Oh! The desert right next to this town. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. Sometimes it's just one person saying one thing. It did say, you do know where Sid's whatever airship is, so. Literally just right here, right? Yeah. It just makes me feel dumb. I mean, that's what happens when you just skip. You skip and don't read anything. But I already got an airship? I'm actually shocked. Yeah, this looks just like FF4's. Alright. So back to encounters. I'll get through this one. Oh, and I can equip the whatever right slayer with the red mage. God damn! I think I already have to grind again. And I should be curing every single turn with my white mage, but I'm just trying to kill something. Sometimes the best heal is killing your enemy. Don't quote me on that, though. Yeah, that's a shit ton of XP, shit ton of levels. And I have no resources already. Okay, so switch jobs, one of these guys, so red mage, right slayer dagger, that's fine. And I already have to go back and heal. So I have max heal charges. Oh, I don't think I can rest in that one. I can revive, but I can't rest, so I can revive here for free. Or rest here for free. Nice. Cute little town music. Yeah, you can see, like, the pieces are falling into place. But in terms of, like, what I remember about 4... And that's the first Final Fantasy I really liked. Obviously, 1, 2, and 3, they're very basic in relative to 4 and 6. The 5's okay, but since it wasn't ever out in America when I was a kid, I don't really remember it too much. Yeah, I see a lot better. I'm like over-prepared. Then again, the only black spell I have is Blizzard. I don't think it's particularly powerful for undead. Usually it's fire for mummies and zombies. Damn. Getting lots of XP. At least I got a second cure. I probably was supposed to grind just a little bit, but it doesn't seem too tough. Seems pretty fair. I'm pretty sure I can survive pretty easily by just killing the enemies and then healing between battles, which is what you want at this point. You don't want a super long battle. You don't want the random battles to get so grindy. Yeah, that should be okay. Skeleton is the key. Got an achievement from that. Sometimes I'll look at achievements just to see, like, when you're playing a game, sometimes it just gives you an achievement for just doing... My dog was going crazy. I don't think the mic caught it, but this mic was so sensitive that I needed to get a new keyboard, so I don't know. So I was mentioning about achievements in Steam, and sometimes I like seeing how far people get and how many people just buy a game and never play it. Because you see a lot of games, even older games, it's like there's an achievement, you do the first thing, like play 30 minutes or something, and you get an achievement for just going through the story. And you never, like, sometimes games will have that achievement, but only 30%. So literally 70% of the people have bought a game and they've never even played it. Maybe they booted up. I mean, I essentially did that with Final Fantasy 1 and 2 right now, but I played them before. So it's slightly different. Yeah, I believe you can feel that the pieces are starting to fall in place, but in terms of like a complete Final Fantasy, you're just not quite there yet. There's basically no story, or very little story, but it's hard to do a really, really advanced story. I don't know. And sometimes the story is just silly, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think you can do a particularly... I would like to play Xenogears, but you can't really watch a Xenogears video, can you? You can make a video essay about how Xenogears is the greatest game ever, but no one's gonna watch that. I don't think it'll actually hold up in terms of the gameplay loop. You might still like the story. Is he supposed to be a monk? He's just like buff dude. Why is he a djinn? Does he look different? Kind of. Oh, my dude's blind. Oh, he's got the nice shades. He got fucking one shot, man! I mean, basically one shot. I'll try. If I die, it's not gonna matter, I'll probably just stop here. But this might be the first boss, and you essentially have to grind already. Like, I have a warrior on the front line, and he almost got one shot. Red Mage basically got one shot. But yeah, like, look at that, man. 75 damage. Monk has crazy high HP, and I'm pretty sure they should be able to take one hit. Like, it's just too much all at once. And this is the problem with the early ones. It just forces you to grind. That's the content. It's like 5 seconds of story and then 30 minutes of dungeon crawling. Yeah, White Mage, she's blind. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So yeah, and she's in the back row, so at least she takes half damage, but still, that's basically 2 shots. Technically 3, but it's way too much damage. And that was not a you're supposed to die sort of situation, see? Okay, so that's Final Fantasy 3. It's just not quite there yet. It's like you see the pieces, and they're falling into place, but it's not what you would consider a base level Final Fantasy experience. And I believe that starts with 4. I'll be checking that out later. And hopefully that'll be its own video. Hopefully I'm like, yeah, this is fine. I think it's good enough for checking out in the long term. Maybe I'll do something editing, but I just want to show like the experience from the beginning. And this is what a new player, even I know what to expect. I know what to do. And you will get these situations like, yeah, this is a bit too frustrating. I don't want to waste my time, blah, blah, blah. You can cheat. Like, there's boosts, and you can basically cheat so that the combat itself is not an issue. You can literally turn off the encounters because they'll probably piss you off eventually. But you still need to grind if you don't boost. So there's that problem too. You can grind and then blah, 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 and then turn off the encounters and then go straight to where you need to go and do that. So thank you for watching. I was basically frustrated for most of these 3 Final Fantasies, honestly. Like, confused, what do I do? Gotta talk to the right guy, gotta go the exact square on the world map, etc. So, you know, if you want a base level 2D Final Fantasy experience, it would have to be 4 or 6. And then 7 and on, it gets 3D, of course, and they're completely different, honestly. But yeah, those are the early ones, 1 through 3. Thank you for watching.